just biking in central London. Check out my video and stay tuned for more. So we're just starting at the bike rental place at Stratford Station. Just behind me is Westfield Shopping Centre. There's the bridge to cross the railway tracks. There's Stratford Centre back there. So this is the last biking station as far east as you can come, and then there's the Olympic Park down there, just around there. And it doesn't seem like this one is being heavily used. That's probably why they didn't build more further back. So I'm just going to rent my bike and we're going to be going down to central London by memory. I forgot my map, so I'm going to be doing it off memory. So it's just authorizing my card, and then out here the PIN code will come, then I put that into the bike to release the bike. So I have my code and right. Okay, just getting away from Stratford first. Oh, so I'm on High Street and the rain started. Power station is hidden in here. Okay, just passing Mile End Station. Some Stepney Green. Okay, passing by the Mile End Cinema again. Whitechapel Station. There's what used to be the London Hospital. Now it looks like Tower Hamlets Town Hall, and then there's the start of the Aldgate skyline. Coming out to the East London Mosque on the left. Just coming to Brick Lane down that street, Osborne Road. But I'm going to skip it because I did it the other day. There's just some of it there. You need to get right in that shot. There's, what station is this? Where's the Whitechapel Aldgate? Aldgate East. Filling up with cyclists as we come into the city. This Whitechapel building, there's a little sign here that says turn for Tower Hill. That's how I messed up the other day. I kept going straight. We're going to bypass the Tower of London and Tower Bridge because I did it the other day. We're going to bypass Tower Hill. I did it in my other video and it's way too crowded here. There's Tower Hill in the background. I have to skip this, it's too crowded and there's lots to do today. So you are here, we're going to follow Lower Thames Street along the waterfront. Okay, the bike lanes are on this side, so I had to cross back to this side of the street. There's the old Roman town of London. So we are there. And that was the old bridge. Just come up to Embankment now. So a lot of cycling. We're just coming up to Embankment now. It's the construction. You can see the OXO building, the London Eye. And they have these separated bike lanes here, so it's quite safe. It's just pushing us back over to this side now, which is the actual Embankment side. So now we can see the waterfront as we cycle. Okay, just passing the London Eye. It's getting more touristy here. So I'm going to be going all the way around Embankment until I get to Westminster. There's Cleopatra's Needle and the obelisk they took from Egypt. So you can't get a shot with the whole needle, you can only get the lions. Too much traffic coming past Embankment Station, and this is maybe Blackfriars Bridge. Rain's just started again. It's rolling drizzle today. Okay, Tourist Central, there's Big Ben there. There's the London Eye there. Okay, that used to be the GLC building. There's the Royal Festival Hall. I think that's Blackfriars Bridge. Is that Westminster Bridge? Not sure. We'll know in a sec. You can just sort of see it in the corner. It's leaving now. You can just see the London Eye in the background there. And then we're heading to Big Ben just down there. And it's very good with these bike trails that they put in. Very convenient and safe. You see all the tour buses there, so we're completely separated from all of that. Alright, so we're in Crowd Central. I have to find a quiet spot now to take my pictures. Okay, these are the crowds, so I have to walk the bike. So I think I have to cross and go up here now to get to Whitehall. There's just a bit of mayhem here with all the construction and all the traffic. I'm going to try and cross here. I need to get across to the other side. So this place is a tourist zoo. I'm going to get away from here. So I'm trying to get to Whitehall and Downing Street now. I think it's this street. Okay, these are the Cabinet War Rooms. I think Downing Street is the next. So apparently we can go in. It's just closed to vehicles. So we'll take... Alright, so Downing Street is the next one. I'm not sure what this one's called. This is the Cabinet War Rooms. All the corridors of power where all the decisions are being made for events around the world. Let's go back through the archway. The guard said it's okay for me to bike in here. It's just closed for vehicles. I have to go out on the street because the pavements are too packed with people. So Downing Street you cannot get in. It was closed since the 90s in Thatcher's time. When we were kids we would be able to walk down to this side of the street and you couldn't cross the road, and school children would leave letters at the Prime Minister's 10 Downing Street. Just get away from the zoo. I'm going to go to Trafalgar Square, but that's going to be a zoo as well. So just look how thick the pavements are with people. So maybe biking is a better option. There's Trafalgar Square, Nelson's Column. Okay, there's a zoo here again. Just made it to Trafalgar Square. There's lots of decorations for the coronation in, I believe it's a week or 2 weeks. Goes back to Whitehall. Back to Buckingham Palace. Trafalgar Square. We are here at Trafalgar Square. I'm going to go past South Africa House to Leicester Square. We're going to do a mini triangle, Trafalgar Square to Leicester Square to Piccadilly Circus, back to Trafalgar, and then down the mall to Buckingham Palace. I lost Buckingham Palace. Here, this mall to Buckingham Palace. Then across to Hyde Park. It's much quicker to bike and bypass all of these crowds. Just be careful. Do a quick stop in Chinatown. Okay, let's just bike and bypass everyone. See how packed the pavements are. Oh, I went wrong somewhere. I'm on Oxford Street, so I'll have to just go back to Regent Street and down to Piccadilly Circus. Hold on, let's get out of the way. People, pay attention to what you're doing. So we're just biking down Oxford Street here. Hope you're enjoying my video. Remember to check out more of my videos of biking around London and other places around the world, and my other playlists for other travels such as the Isle of Man, Belfast, lots of places around the world. So hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks again for watching. Okay, we're at Regent Street. We want to get out. Go down Regent Street now to Piccadilly Circus. I believe that's Liberty. Bike lanes just appeared. blue car just threw stuff out the window, like how rude. Nearly hit, look, he's still throwing stuff. He's smoking. We're gonna cut down Haymarket to get back to Trafalgar. Canada House, we're just at the back of Trafalgar. Okay, we're just gonna get onto the Mall. Okay, they're doing lots of stuff for the coronation. So it's closed to all traffic. But it's already packed. This is like more than a week before the coronation. So coronation preparations, they've closed off this section of the Mall. We're just by the monument there in front of the palace. So it's quite a lot of excitement, more than a week before the coronation. It's crowded again here. Pre-coronation excitement. That's why I plan to get out of this city well before. It's going to be like mayhem. This is the zoo again, so I'm just going to get away from here. I'm going to go down to St. James's Park to Hyde Park. Leave the palace, we're just going past St. James's Park down to Hyde Park. Let's get away from all these crowds. Alright, we're just going into Hyde Park now. So we're inside the park with our own bike lanes now. This is a lot nicer. Get away from all those crowds. So this is where the parade horses come from. So I am here. I came along here. From here there's the Albert Memorial, there's the Royal Albert Hall. We're going to go to Kensington Palace where Princess Diana lived, and then from the pond I'm going to cut across here to the Serpentine and then back to Oxford Street to Speaker's Corner. Marble Arch, it says. There's the Victorian Albert Monument overlooking the Royal Albert Hall. The Kensington Palace grounds, it says there's a £60 fine if you're cycling. This one you can cycle, you just can't go on those side paths. Okay, so there's the pond, that's not the Serpentine, that's a different one. There is the side of Kensington Palace. I never even knew about this until all the stuff about Princess Diana, so growing up didn't even know there's a palace here. Leaving the palace behind and heading out into Hyde Park. This is not the Serpentine Pond. We're gonna head towards Marble Arch and Hyde Park Corner. Pass through the zoo. That's, I think, Bayswater Road. This is just the start of the Serpentine. I'm not going. Back at the start of Oxford Street by Marble Arch. So we have come to one of these squares. We made it to Marylebone, that is the landmark hotel. We have to get to Regent's Park now. So from Marble Arch I've come too far west. I have to go back to Baker Street to get onto the Regent's Park Canal. Just gonna go up Baker Street now. That's the park just up there, Regent's Park. That's the Sherlock Holmes Museum. Okay, we're in Regent's Park now. We're just gonna find our way to the canal and then follow the canal to Camden Town. So I'm only here, I have to get to the canal down here. Then we can go along the canal. Okay, I believe the canals are down here. Okay, so I'm here. I'm just going to follow it all the way to Camden. Up there. So we're just going to follow the canal all the way and stay away from the edge. So we're at the back of the London Zoo. Okay, I think we're getting closer to Camden once we pass the zoo, so we're seeing canal boat cruises. Okay, here's a double bridge. The most touristy spot looks like. There's the locks there, so there's one down, it's waiting for the locks to rise. So Camden is pretty full, I just have to find a bike rental. Okay, maybe this is one way I have to get off. Here's Camden Town. I have to see if there's any bike rental stations here to get rid of this. Found one just behind the train station there, it wasn't on the map. So I'm just going to leave my bike. That was a lot of biking, I'm exhausted. Hope you enjoyed it. I have to eat my lunch now, get some drink and then head back to Stratford for the hotel.